Now, Junior, go to YouTube Studio. Content. Dad's new job. Processing and bin. What the heck? Dad's new job. What the hell? What the heck? Yeah. Straight. Junior. First. One. Video. Hello, and welcome back, 12 Shorts. After a couple troubles, finally back to being able to stream. How's it going? Back. Well, I'm doing well, thanks. No problem, no problem. So, who do you have winning the national championship? Do you think Bama takes it? Ohio State upsets? I have OSU by 4. Nice, nice. That'd be a really good game, 45-41. I wouldn't mind that at all. I think it all depends on the defenses that play. If Alabama comes out and just their defense steps up and just absolutely blows the top off of Ohio State's offense, or can shut down Trey Sermon and Justin Fields, then they will probably win. But if OSU can come out punching and contain Devontae Smith, then who knows who's going to win the game. Anything can happen, really. Didn't mean to do that. It doesn't look like it. Not right now. I think I can get a couple other people to come. So looks like there's gonna be some good NFL games today. Um, I'm looking forward to some football finally in a week, maybe. I'm not a big NFL guy, but I mean, whenever there's football on, I watch. Mhm. I really hope I get some good luck. If not, well, we'll see what happens. And you can just tell me whenever you want to play that game. I'm down for whenever. So, do you think that Clemson has some fall off in 2021? Maybe 10:30 a.m. if I'm online. It's all up to you. I can do whenever. 10:30 is fine with me if you want to. I'm thinking I have a small drop off with a loss next season, but I think we'll be fine. Do you think they still go to the playoffs? Sorry about that. What? Second. Hey, I will be right back. It'll be probably about 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I'll be back. Hello. Hello and welcome back to the stream. For all that are watching, um, if you are new here, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. If you guys are interested, I am. Does Florida lose 3 or more games next year? That's a tough one. Welcome back, Nate the Great. UF goes 7-5 next year. I could definitely see that happening. They're losing their bunch of their best players. I could definitely see Florida going 7-5. I could also see them missing a bowl game though. I could see it being a very, very down year for the Florida program. Maybe 6-6. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I could see 6-6 because they've got some easy. Like Vanderbilt's probably going to be in that. Vanderbilt, they're probably playing Vanderbilt next year. So, like, who does Florida play next year? UF will definitely. Yeah, it will definitely be a down year for Florida. I give them 4 wins off the bat. Because they play Florida, USF, and then Georgia, which I think is a loss. Samford and Florida State, they'll probably kill both of those teams. They're gonna get killed by Bama. I could see Tennessee beating them. However, I could also see Florida beating them. Yeah. And then they're gonna beat Vanderbilt to go 5-3 on the season. That's my prediction so far. I think Kentucky beats Florida. I think Kentucky beats Florida, putting them at 5-4. And then LSU, I think they win to LSU. I think that's a pretty easy game to go 6-4, getting themselves bowl eligible. And then a win to Missouri and a win and a loss to South Carolina. Or a loss to Missouri, and I think they lose one of their last 2 games. So, welcome back, Package Tell Shorts. We were just talking about Florida and how they're probably not going to do great next year. I think we were talking about 7-5, 6-6. New comments. SC is a win. Yeah, I think Missouri wins over Florida too. So they'll probably end up going 7-5 with a loss to Missouri, Kentucky, I think, Tennessee, Alabama, and Georgia, and they'll win the rest of their. I am so sorry about that. A couple technical difficulties. So that puts them at 7-5. Yes, it does. I honestly, I think LSU finishes second in the SEC West next year with a 10-2 record. I could see that. They've got 2 young quarterbacks, so. Mhm. So could Missouri be second in the SEC East? Yes, they would be behind Georgia. I think Georgia has a bounce back year because I think JT Daniels will return if he hasn't already forgone. Yeah, he's coming back. So I definitely see it as an up year for them. And then Missouri, UGA will win it again. Yeah, they will. They definitely will. That's kind of a no-brainer. Like it wasn't another great. I feel like Georgia plays Clemson in week 1 next year. I see that as a loss to Georgia. I see that as a loss to Clemson. For Clemson. Georgia plays UGA won again. Georgia plays Clemson week 1 next year. Yeah, it should be a great game. I think Clemson has a chance to beat them, but I also think that Georgia could beat them pretty well. Any other teams y'all want to check out for schedule predictions, or we can talk about the Natty coming up. Anything y'all want to talk about? I'm gonna be here. UGA is a they definitely do. Georgia, who do they play? They have Clemson, UAB, Florida. They win all but I think they win all 5 of their out of conference games. And then I could see them definitely going 13-0 this year. Their only game that I would say maybe be a loss would be Clemson and maybe Florida if it's a bad game. Yeah, we can talk about the Natty. I think OSU wins 48-41. Yeah, that would be a great game. I really hope Ohio State wins. Everyone just thinks Bama's going to crush them, so I would like to see Ohio State come on top. Who wins ACC in your opinion if Clemson doesn't? If Clemson does not win the ACC, I think North Carolina could win it. North Carolina, Sam Howell's a great player. I'm pretty sure they have a fairly easy schedule too. 2021 North Carolina schedule. Yeah, North Carolina. OSU needs a natty. Yeah, they definitely do. They have Georgia State, Wake Forest, Notre Dame, and Wofford. I see them winning all of those games. Georgia Tech, NC State, Duke, Florida State. Yeah, I could see UNC getting into the playoffs. Miami, yeah, Miami could be a powerhouse if Derek King plays like he did this year, but like if he's fully healthy. But I could definitely see the North Carolina versus Miami game being a very, very close and good game in a possible rematch of the ACC championship. Possible matchup of the ACC championship. Who does Notre Dame play? Miami plays Alabama in week 1? If they win that, they will definitely skyrocket up into a top 10. Even because Bama's gonna be, if they win the national championship, Bama's gonna be ranked like 12. Next year, Tennessee or Pitt. Tennessee. I could see Tennessee having a really, really good year. I could see them beating Florida, which I mean wouldn't be a surprise, let alone, but I definitely see Tennessee having a good year. I'll take Tennessee, yeah. And then here's the StreamYard if y'all want to come join. I don't. There's the StreamYard. You don't have to if you don't want to. Just saying. LOL. All right. Yeah, yeah, I'm with Nate the Great. I'll take Tennessee. Notre Dame plays Cincinnati next year. I see Cincinnati. No offense to all you Notre Dame fans, but killing Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame has a really, really bad year this year. Next year. Yeah, Ian Book declared for the draft. I'm pretty sure Kyron Williams is gonna go. Oh wait, no, Kyron Williams is a freshman. Boston College or Mizzou? Missouri. I like I said with Tennessee, I think Missouri will finish second in the conference, in the SEC East, sorry. And I think they have a really good year. Boston College could also have a really good year too, though. So, yes or no? Bama has a down year. I know. I can't wait for the Oregon game next season. That's gonna be a great game. OSU wins 38-17. Yeah, I think OSU will blow them out. But UCLA or LSU? UCLA. I think LSU goes 10-2, like Nate the Great said, with losses to UCLA, like a surprise. That'd be a surprise loss. And wait, does UCLA even play? Does UCLA play? Yeah, they do. UCLA schedule. UCLA plays LSU. I see UCLA. I'll take UCLA in that situation. And no, not just because you're a UCLA fan. I think I think that they will overlook them, and just like that, it'll probably be like the Boston College game. But I feel like Boston College versus Clemson, where it was really, really like it was huge. And we play Rose Bowl. Do we play LSU in Rose Bowl in 2021? Yeah, UCLA. Yeah, UCLA has DTR. Then in 2024, we're going to Baton Rouge. Yeah. Anybody else? We have 3 people watching right now. Um, yes or no? Do you guys think that Jalen Waddle um will play in the Natty? I think no. I think that Saban says, you know what? No, we're not gonna risk his health, and I think Jalen Waddle will also say no because he's a surefire first rounder. So, do we go over or under 8 wins? I could see you going either exactly or over 8 wins, but as a decoy. Yeah, I could also see him being a decoy, like they said in. I also feel like this could also be like a stunt that Alabama's pulling on Ohio State. Like they're like, oh yeah, Waddle's definitely gonna play, and then they come out and Waddle's not playing. Like they get them all hyped, like they get them all riled up. Pretend like I could also see that, like Nick Saban doing that. Waddle's a game time decision, so maybe not. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. I like that. New comments. Will Louisville ever be good again? Yes. Maybe sometime soon this decade. I agree with you, Pac-12 shorts. I feel like they have the potential in the team to do really good. They just haven't really tapped into that untapped potential. Does Michigan State become good this decade? Yes. Yes, they do. Yeah, they do. I still don't see them winning the Big Ten anytime soon, but uh, I could I until OSU until they tap in. Yeah, they're finally getting good QBs. Yeah, until they finally train their QBs to like like whenever those QBs become like great or good, even they could be a trouble for the Big Ten. Yeah, I agree. They were amazing in the 2010s. Yeah, they were. Even went to the playoffs. I mean, they beat Ohio State and went to the playoffs. What can you say? Connor Cook was the best MSU quarterback in the last decade. Yeah, he was actually pretty good in college. Not gonna lie, he was pretty decent. Texas A&M had a tough schedule in 2021. I have not checked it. Let me check it real quick. I mean, A&M honestly proved that they didn't deserve to be in the playoff. Um, this against UNC, like UNC in my opinion was a overrated team this season. So I just I didn't really think much of like so I didn't really you could tell I didn't really think much of my of the of Texas A&M. So I don't know. They have Kent State win. They're winning all of their. How is Arkansas an out of conference? Did Arkansas move? No, they're in the SEC. That was an out of conference game. I guess it is out of the SEC West or SEC. If it wasn't for COVID, Texas A&M would have had an easy schedule in history. Yeah, yeah, they definitely would have. It would have been it wouldn't even have been good enough to get. It was ridiculous how easy their schedule was. They're winning all 5 of their out of conference games except maybe Arkansas. I see them losing to Alabama, LSU, Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss could be really good this season with Matt Corral. He's shown a lot of potential. No, no, that isn't OOC. Yeah, yeah, I know. Yeah, it isn't out of conference. Yeah, that's what I thought. It was out of. It said, I guess it must be. It's a neutral site game, so I don't know. The others haven't found none they'll play side games yet. Yeah. Yes or no? The Pac-12 puts a playoff team this year in the playoffs. If so, what team? OSU also plays Notre Dame in 2023. Yeah, they do. It should be a fun one. For example, USCLA has 0 games from conference in scheduled yet. Yeah. Or they do. Oregon or ASU. It'll be Oregon. Yeah, I agree. But like I could also see Oregon being like this year being a disappoint. Like they'll lose to Ohio State. I'm pretty sure. I'd pick Ohio State, but I mean I'm also a fan of Ohio State, so I mean you can't really pick against your own fan base. Um, do I now? ASU is definitely a contender. Jaden Daniels is just amazing. He's really good. I could definitely see ASU going to the Pac-12 championship and also going to the national or playoff. OSU plays Texas and Washington in 2025. Yeah, we've got some tough games coming up. We also play Bama in 2026 and 2027. So I mean, get ready. So hopefully we kick the crud out of Texas. I hope is that in Texas or is that in Washington or is that in Columbus in 2025? Nate, do you know if that is in OSU in Ohio or in Texas? Or does it not say yet? They're both home games? Okay, so that means I'm guessing in either 2024 or 2026, Ohio State plays Texas in Texas. I think there's a delay. Yeah, I think there is too. UGA plays Clemson and OSU in week 1 and 2 of 2030. Yeah, poor UGA. Poor UGA. So, are there any NFL games? Or how do you think the draft ends up going in 2021? Do you think that Justin Fields gets drafted number 2, or maybe like in Todd McShay's draft? I mean, Tom McShay got all the way dropped him all the way down to 15. I mean, oof. New one, right? Service edition. Do an ad. Okay. Fields goes second. Yeah, I also feel like Fields should come back for another year. I feel like he's probably not ready yet. I feel like another year of coaching in college has its risks, but it also has its benefits. Because players that come back for another year or stay for the fourth, um, they usually do better than players that leave early. I'd rather have Fields go ninth or whatever he's currently at. Yeah. Yeah, I really hope he doesn't go to the Jets. That'd be very bad. Unless they hired Meyer there. I mean, Meyer could be really good for Fields. For Fields. Right now, Fields are ready to go to Carolina. I wouldn't mind that, actually. Joe Brady would be really good for him. Unless Joe Brady gets hired away. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. I think it'd be really cool if Fields got coached by Meyer. Yeah, it would be really good for him. What the heck? What the heck? If the Jags hire Urban, I think Urban will want to take Fields. If the Jags hire Urban, which I think they will, I honestly don't think he'll take Fields. I think if you're Urban and you're with the Jags, you gotta take Trevor Lawrence. In that situation, you have the number one pick. I think he'll take Fields. I think he'll take Lawrence anyway. Like Lawrence is too good to pass up on. But Fields is a dual threat. Yeah, he is. I mean, it could go either way. It all depends on if the Jags want. Like, I feel like the Jags will either take what the Jags will either trade. Yeah, 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 definitely. I mean, I could definitely see Urban, definitely taking the Jags. But who knows? Maybe Urban wants to stay at and does not the enemy. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Urban loves to throw quarterback. Yeah, he definitely does. He definitely does. You could tell the way he used JT Barrett. He likes them. I can I want Fields to go to the Jags or the Panthers. Definitely. I would really love for him to be able to be with Joe Brady or maybe even um Joe Brady or Urban if Urban goes there. Um I also wouldn't mind if he did fall to the Patriots because or the Falcons. I wouldn't mind him going fourth to the Falcons because he'd be behind Matt Ryan, which would be good for him to learn the playbook for 1 year, and then he'd also be close to home for because he grew up in Georgia. So I mean, I wouldn't mind him going to Atlanta. Matt Ryan is retiring, I think. I think he'll stay for 1 more year at least. I think he's still got 2 more serviceable years, but I think he'll be a starter for 1 more year. My girl, my girl, my girl. Oh. I think Matt Schaub just retired. Yeah, he did. He had a pretty good career. Are you on the West Coast because the delay is long? No, I live in Texas. I live in Texas. I I really hope the delay is not that long. I'm really sorry. I'm sorry, dude. It's like 20 seconds. I'm sorry. I really hope you. I really hope it's not that long. Whatever his job there is done. I think Dad will get fired and not re-signed and not re-sign at Clemson. That coach, nice. Yeah, I could definitely if he has some bad years, like if next year he can't do anything, like he if he loses maybe if he doesn't go to a bowl game in the next few years, I definitely see I could definitely see some bad stuff coming for him. Whenever their job was done. Yeah. How long do you think they will coach at OSU? I could see him coaching for a while. Yeah, I say 15 years. I think he will continue to do well at OSU and make himself a dynasty. Or 10. I think he'll go into the double digits. I think he'll win 3 national championships. So do I. I think that's a reasonable number. Yeah, but he'll build a dynasty. Yeah, he will. He definitely will. Especially, I'm excited for 2022. That we'll have a good team in 2022. Maybe 4. I would be really happy if he rolled a 4. If we had 4. But you gotta go. Hey, that's fine. I'll probably have to go soon too. I'll probably gonna end the stream in a couple minutes. All right, I'll see you later. Make the group. All right. Thank you guys for watching the stream. I will be back on later. I hope you guys had fun. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.